So for Brooklyn now, Villa in a two-guard. Young out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jack in at the one spot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call. Muhammad, he nails it, and we're tied up. Muhammad's got 10. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rubio against Jack. The pass to Villa. Fires from the line. Good, and Jack gets the assist. And the Nets lead by 2.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Rubio against Jack. Muhammad dishes to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's Pekovic missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Wiggins against Jack. Johnson left side. He's off from 17 feet.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Rubio against Jack. Pekovic with a screen. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And he gets it to go. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. He dishes it to Wiggins. Back to Rubio. Garnett with the screen for Rubio. Inside. Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Jack against Rubio. Here's Young. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Pekovic with a screen. Off the pick. Knocks it loose.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Jack with it. Now defended by Muhammad. Lets it go from 11. Wiggins with some nice D. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And that one's good. And that's 12 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now. You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Pekovic with a screen on Jack. Rubio the pass to Pekovic. Rejected by Young. And here we go. Fast break. Jack's got it. Good. Jack's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Muhammad, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Feeds it to Jack. Passes to Villa. Fires top of the key. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now Muhammad cannot hit. And as we end the... And thanks for joining us again as the fourth will get rolling. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under...
Joe, how did...
the 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, he certainly pulled his weight in the rebound department. His energy and his positioning were fantastic. Forget about everything else he did. His work on the glass alone had a big impact tonight.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Do you feel any pressure to keep the winning streak alive?
No. As basketball players, we're prepared for this kind of stuff. It's what we do. Streaks and pressure, that's for you all to talk about, not us.
Was this game a little too close for comfort?
I mean, I didn't want to rub it in too much, you know. I did what I had to do to make sure we won, and that's it. Nah, I'm kidding, man. Look, don't be putting that on y'all bulletin boards, all right? It just kept it close, and we managed to pull it off in the end. Not much else to talk about.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when you gonna get her a ring?
Okay, wow. We turning this press conference into an episode of As the Freak Turns or something, because I know you didn't just go from talking basketball to asking me when I'm gonna propose to the most beautiful girl in the world. Hi, baby. I know you're listening, Yvette. So let's just say that she knows exactly where we stand, and the rest ain't none of your business. All right? That's it for tonight, y'all. Thank you.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. Oh, and what a treat tonight. A battle royal between two powerhouses. This is the kind of marquee matchup that always seems to get the fans excited. Shaq, what are we in for tonight?
You know what, Ernie, when you're a great team, you want to establish your dominance over other great teams. This makes the matchup competitive. I want to see some elbows thrown, some flagrant fouls, some trash talking. I want to see all that,
Why don't we
Ernie?
see good, clean, competitive basketball?
No, I want to see some people get beat up tonight.
Wow. Well, what happens tonight will set the tone for future battles if that's going to happen.
And that about does it. We send it to Kevin Harlan.
Outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Timberwolves.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
So the Nets starting 5. Johnson is out there with Young. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Jack in at the point guard. Young. Phoenix grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Lopez right side. Johnson, that's for 2. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Jack against Bledsoe. It's Knight with the drive. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now, here is Knight. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Out to Morris. Morris a screen. 5 on the clock. For 3, Bledsoe. The rebound by Young. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bledsoe outside. To the paint, here's Chandler. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Johnson outside. Lopez a screen. And Meeks kicks to Jack. Lopez a screen. Jack passes to Lopez. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Young. And Meeks kicks to Jack. Six to shoot. Feeds it to Young. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Young's got his first bucket of the night. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So No one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
To the wing right side. Meeks outside. Second chance shot, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got his third basket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Morris, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Meeks. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota. Johnson goes in. No good. Nice D from Chandler.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Knight wide open. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Sanji. .133 left to play here in the first. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Roberson the pass to Villa. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
It's Knight with the drive. Can't connect from short range.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Good. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now here's Knight, guarded by Villa. From 10 feet out, no good from Booker. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Booker. Just 5 on the clock. It's Robinson high post. Here's Villa. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Slim's got 5 now.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been a much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Robinson dishes to Robertson. Over to the left wing. Shoots from the baseline. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
And just solid play out of him that time.
And that concludes. And Joe Johnson very encouraged by this team's strong play of late. He says they've gotten a much-needed boost of confidence.
Well, I think the approach is a lot different.
Joe Johnson has obviously been on both sides of that equation, and there's no doubt he is a much happier guy now that he expects to win.
You know, no better feeling than every time you take the court, you know if you do X, Y, Z, you have a chance to win. And Joe Johnson has seen them all since he joined the league way back when with the Celtics and quickly traded to Phoenix. Now he's on the upside again and mature enough to appreciate it.
At the line for your Suns, Eric. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. We got Bledsoe. E.J. Tucker is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Booker in at the 2 guard. Lopez, he's checked in for Hansbrough. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Nets leading by 5.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is Jack. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
To the paint, off the screen, Len grabs the board.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Stauskas' shot is off. Net shoot has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Here's Villa. A fadeaway J off the mark.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The pass to Ballard, 13 feet away. Connects, the jumper drops.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Bledsoe against Jack. Slim passes to Jack. With his first shot attempt. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Bledsoe against Jack. Now here's Bledsoe. He's tightly guarded. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Slim passes to Lopez. Here's Hollis Jefferson. From past the arc. The shot misses.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
That's good.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious Suns, a game and a half out.
And I think for the Suns, they've got to be thrilled with the way this season has started for them. They've already got some big wins under their belt and definitely a confidence booster.
And, you know, I think it was important for them to get off to this sort of start. I mean, they had to prove themselves early that they were going to be able to compete with the big fellas, and they've done that.
Bledsoe outside. Another shot. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Warren.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Meeks, good.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Bledsoe. Lopez with the block. But they'll get another chance. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Eric Bledsoe? 13th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And as we've been seeing, I mean, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet and quick hands.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Morris is checked in for Alex Len. Booker comes in for Stauskas, and it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Knight dishes to Booker. Here's Morris. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Nets leading by 5. Johnson kicks to Meeks. Pass to Hansbrough. To the wing on the left. Meeks passes to Villa. Fires it up. Young's shot is off.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
A nice shot by Knight.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Meeks dishes to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Now, here's Meeks, defended by Booker. The shot. And Young with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Johnson off the pick from Villa. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Roberson, he's checked in for Jody Meeks, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And Young kicks to Roberson. Here's Villa. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Slim's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Unloads from 13. And the shot falls short this time. The Nets with the lead. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here.
Well, Tyson, coming off the loss.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking left. Checked in for the Suns. Nick Stauskas comes in for T.J. Warren. And a change for the Nets. Slim, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Villa in at point guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And it's sent back by Lopez. Knight for 3. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, Parker, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Meeks passes to Villa. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
The Suns leading. Outside Knight. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Get the ball inside.
Pass to Villa for the lead. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Let's go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The three, Bledsoe. The rebound by Villa.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Brooklyn, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight. He was their motor offensively and really got the team fired up.
Man, I can't say enough about Bledsoe. He's strong, he's fast, aggressive, and Bledsoe is a terrifying on-the-ball defender. I mean, he truly scares the guys he's guarding. He's scaring me, Ernie, and I don't even have a ball.
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up, looking to create easy shots for his teammates. It motivates your team when a guy's passing like that. Makes him run lanes faster, cut to the basketball faster, and then that results in success.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak. Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named 2, Kenny? We're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Tough as nails with a growing
I
offensive
like him.
game. My homeboy down in Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, already?
Defense and athleticism, yes, already. And at the last spot, Andrew Wiggins, young fella with
more levels, more devils.
I'm about to put on a show tonight. We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Yeah, you better hope so. That's the only chance you got.
I'm going to remember that. Freak, it's on.
Well, we have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Brooklyn Nets come in for this one. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And a one-game homestand for the Warriors as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home courts. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, their record is not on par with their performance last year.
Freak.
Brooklyn on defense. It's a 3-point game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Villa, he's in at shooting guard. Brooke Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Jarrett Jack, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. Green with the block, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Shot clock at 2. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Villa. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Slim's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Green kicks to Curry. There's the screen. Passes it to Ezeli. Flings off the pick and hammers it home.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Shoots it. And it's Golden State with another.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now Jack. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for the Nets. He hits 1 and misses 1 each at the line. Nets trail by 7. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lopez passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Villa. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Slim's got 5. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He said the player he'll be watching closely in this matchup is Thomas Robinson. He added, you have to respect the energy he brings to the game. That'll be the challenge for our bigs, is matching that energy and physicality. Guys, Robinson a guy with a growing skill set, but it's still that athleticism and hustle that's really his calling card. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Jack against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Jack gets a screen from Villa. No good from Jack.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Nobody near Barnes. Cannot hit. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 1:50 left to play in the first quarter. Slim passes to Robinson. With the fadeaway. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Back to Curry. Outside Green. Here's Ezeli. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A lot of time, games are decided at the line. So let's check out the NBA leaders in that category. 5th is Steph Curry.
You know what? They say that you want to make your free throws when they count. But heck, this guy's been one of the best all season at knocking down free throws.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Ryan Roberts comes in for Thompson. And it's Chalmers in for Steph Curry. Then for the Nets, Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Roberson in for Jarrett Jack. Shot by Roberts, no good. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Villa. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Slim's got 7 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Chalmers kicks to Ezeli. There's the dish to Chalmers. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Chalmers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
It's unusual to see this from him. 3 turnovers already?
Yeah, you know.